Every year in rural Korea, the streets come alive with color, rhythm, and joy. You'll hear the echo of drums, see the swirl of ribbon hats, and feel a kind of energy that's hard to describe, something between celebration and prayer. This is Nungak, also known as Pangmo, a centuries-old Korean tradition where villagers come together to perform parade and pray for prosperity in farming. But it's not just a show, it's a ritual, a living memory of Korea's deep-rooted connection to the land, to rhythm, and to community. Let's dive into this beautiful tradition, how it began, what it looks like today, and why it still matters so deeply. Long before Korea became a global tech hub, it was a land of farmers. Rice paddies stretched for miles, and whole villages depended on good weather, a strong harvest, and tight-knit cooperation to survive. To celebrate planting or harvest, and sometimes to ward off evil spirits, villagers developed something extraordinary, a collective performance of music and dance. Drums were played to stir the spirits of the earth. Gongs rang out to bring balance. Dancers moved to awaken energy in the fields. It was more than just art, it was agrarian ritual. They called it Nunga, which means farmers' music. The performance has four main instruments, each with its own role. Barrel drum keeps the pulse steady and grounding like the heartbeat of the earth. It's called the bok. The gwangwari, a small metal gong, is sharp and bright, like a call to attention, believed to drive away bad spirits. The jing, a larger gong, gives deep, resonant tones symbolic of harmony and unity. And the janggu, an hourglass-shaped drum, adds syncopated dancing rhythms like the voices of the people themselves. All of these instruments come together in an explosive, joyful rhythm that travels through villages like a living force. But it's not just about sound. Performers wear white outfits with vibrant sashes of red, blue, and yellow, the colors of Korean cosmology. And on their heads, they wear sangmo, hats with long flowing ribbons attached. As they spin, the ribbons twirl in the air, tracing circles and spirals that represent energy, wind, and spirit. The visual is mesmerizing. It's almost trance-like. Some even say it has shamanic origins, connecting the human body to the rhythms of nature and the divine. Traditionally, Nunga was performed during planting and harvest seasons, but also for weddings, communal projects, or local celebrations. It wasn't just agriculture, it was a way to gather the community, break social hierarchies, and express shared emotion, joy, frustration, hope. Even today, in small towns and festivals across Korea, Nunga continues, with both elders and young performers taking part. In fact, it was recognized by UNESCO in 2014 as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. In many places, Nunga is now taught in schools and community centers. Young people are picking up the instruments, dance groups are forming. The tradition isn't fading, it's evolving. At festivals, you might even see Nunga fused with modern elements, jazz, electronic music, or acrobatics. But at its core, the message remains the same. Respect the land, cherish the community, and move together as one. And yes, tourists are welcome too. Some villages open their festivals to visitors, offering hands-on workshops. You can learn to beat the bok, spin the sang. Thank you for being with us today. What tradition will be next?